Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we are delving into a pivotal legislative proposal that has the potential to transform the Social Security system in the United States. Introduced by Congressman John Larson, this bill aims to enhance Social Security benefits on a scale not seen in over 5 decades. Among its many provisions, the most striking is a projected increase of around $500 or more per month for certain beneficiaries. This discussion will comprehensively explore the bill's components, its rationale, and the broader context of Social Security reform. Social Security, established as a cornerstone of the American social safety net, has not undergone significant benefit enhancements in more than 50 years. This bill seeks to address that gap by implementing a series of reforms designed to bolster economic security for retirees, disabled workers, and survivors. The proposal comes at a critical time when millions of Americans rely on Social Security as their primary source of income, yet many struggle to keep pace with rising living costs. The bill encompasses a wide array of changes. First, it mandates an across-the-board benefit increase of 2% for all Social Security recipients. This adjustment would be the first of its kind in 52 years and would be applied on top of the annual cost of living adjustment. Additionally, the bill aims to refine the cost of living adjustment formula to better mirror the inflation experienced by seniors, particularly in areas such as healthcare and housing, which often consume a larger portion of their budgets. The proposed Social Security 2026 bill is designed to strengthen support for seniors, widows, and dependent children, addressing long-standing gaps in the current system. For low-income seniors, the bill provides a substantial increase in benefits, helping to lift many out of poverty and giving them more financial stability for daily living expenses, such as food, medication, and housing. Middle-income widows and widowers from two-income households are also prioritized, acknowledging that the loss of a spouse often creates unexpected financial pressure, even for those who had moderate earnings. Furthermore, the bill restores student benefits for dependent children up to age 26, specifically targeting children of disabled, deceased, or retired workers, which ensures continued access to education, vocational training, or college support. Access to benefits is also expanded for children living with grandparents or other relatives, reflecting the diverse family structures in the U.S. and recognizing the critical role extended family plays in raising children. Importantly, the bill eliminates the 5-month waiting period for disability benefits, meaning those who are newly disabled or suffering severe illness can receive financial support immediately instead of waiting, while the most long-standing beneficiaries, those receiving payments for 15 years or more, will see an additional 5% boost in recognition of their long-term reliance on Social Security. The bill also introduces provisions to protect caregivers and working families, especially those who take time off to care for children, elderly parents, or other dependents. The introduction of caregiver credits ensures that individuals, predominantly women, who temporarily leave the workforce do not suffer reductions in retirement benefits, effectively rewarding caregiving labor that has historically gone uncompensated. The bill further smooths the transition for disabled workers returning to employment by replacing the sharp disability benefit cliff with a gradual offset based on earnings, allowing recipients to increase income without losing all their benefits. Additionally, it proposes tax reductions for 23 million middle-income beneficiaries, easing financial burdens and ensuring more money stays in retirees' pockets. To prevent unexpected losses, the bill corrects flaws in the wage indexing of Social Security benefits so that benefits are not inadvertently reduced when the national wage index fluctuates. Importantly, the bill guarantees that these enhanced benefits will not reduce Supplemental Security Income, SSI, or impact eligibility for Medicaid or the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP, protecting both seniors and children who rely on these essential supports. A central focus of the bill is the $500 monthly boost tied to the special minimum benefit, a significant change for low-income recipients. Currently, the special minimum benefit is $1,123.70 per month, totaling $13,184 per year, which is below the projected federal poverty line of $15,650 for a single adult in 2026. The bill proposes raising this benefit to 125% of the federal poverty line, resulting in an annual benefit of $19,560.50, which translates to roughly $565 more per month. This ensures that seniors living on the minimum benefit can cover essential expenses and maintain a more stable, dignified standard of living. In addition, by linking benefits to the federal poverty line, the proposal ensures that Social Security payments remain responsive to cost of living increases and changing economic conditions. The bill's combination of enhanced monthly payments, expanded eligibility for dependents, caregiver protections, and tax relief measures represents one of the most comprehensive Social Security updates in decades, aiming to protect the financial security of millions of Americans, from young adults with disabled parents to the oldest retirees in the system. This substantial rise would significantly impact the lives of those relying on the special minimum benefit. In advocating for this bill, Congressman Larson delivered a passionate speech on the floor of the House of Representatives. He emphasized that Social Security is the nation's #1 anti-poverty program for both the elderly and children. He noted that every member of Congress is impacted by Social Security as it serves over 70 million recipients across the country. Larson expressed outrage that Social Security has not been enhanced in over 50 years, despite the growing needs of beneficiaries. He highlighted the economic importance of Social Security, noting that every congressional district receives an average of $2 million per month from Social Security payments, which are spent locally on goods and services, thereby fueling economic development. Larson called on his colleagues to stand up and vote for their constituents, many of whom have not seen a benefit enhancement in more than 5 decades. He questioned whether it is acceptable that 5 million Americans receive below poverty level checks after paying into the system all their lives, and pointed out that most of these individuals are women who earned less while in the workforce due to caregiving responsibilities. Larson also addressed political opposition, criticizing proposals that would cut benefits or provide tax breaks for the wealthy at the expense of working Americans. He urged everyone in the chamber to find the courage to take a vote on Social Security, emphasizing that now is the time to act. This bill represents a monumental step towards strengthening Social Security. It addresses long-standing issues and provides much-needed relief to vulnerable populations. The comprehensive nature of the reforms underscores a commitment to ensuring that Social Security remains a reliable source of income for current and future generations. As we consider this proposal, it is essential to reflect on its potential impacts. The increase in benefits could reduce poverty among seniors and disabled individuals, improve economic stability for families, and stimulate local economies. However, the bill also faces political hurdles and requires funding mechanisms to be sustainable. The proposed funding strategy involves applying the Social Security payroll tax to earnings above $400,000, which currently are not subject to the tax due to the cap set at $168,600. This change aims to ensure that higher income individuals contribute more, thereby extending the program's solvency while financing the benefit expansions. Public support for such measures is strong, with many Americans believing that the wealthy should pay a fairer share into the system. Beyond the immediate benefits, the bill's focus on caregiver credits is particularly noteworthy by acknowledging the economic sacrifices made by those who pause their careers for caregiving, often women. The bill seeks to rectify a long-standing inequity. These credits would count years spent caregiving as years of earnings for benefit calculations, potentially increasing monthly payments for millions of retirees. Similarly, the elimination of the disability benefit cliff encourages recipients to re-enter the workforce without fear of suddenly losing all support, fostering greater independence and economic participation. The adjustment to the cost of living calculation is another critical element. Seniors frequently spend a disproportionate amount of their income on healthcare, which rises faster than general inflation. By shifting to an index that reflects these expenses, future adjustments would more accurately maintain purchasing power, preventing benefits from eroding over time. This change, coupled with the 2% across-the-board increase, offers a dual layer of protection against inflation. Moreover, the bill's provisions for children and students recognize the evolving needs of families. Restoring benefits for dependent children up to age 26 recognizes the reality that higher education, vocational training, and other extended learning opportunities have become increasingly essential in today's competitive economy, allowing young adults to remain supported while pursuing degrees, certifications, or career preparation programs. At the same time, expanding access to Social Security benefits for children living with grandparents, aunts, uncles, or other relatives reflects the evolving structure of modern families, where non-parental caregivers often serve as primary guardians and play a crucial role in the upbringing, stability, and well-being of children. These updates demonstrate a commitment to ensuring Social Security remains flexible and responsive to contemporary societal needs, protecting vulnerable youth regardless of the family arrangement. Additionally, the consolidation of multiple trust funds into a single unified entity represents a significant administrative reform designed to enhance operational efficiency, streamline management, and reduce the risk that one fund may exhaust its resources faster than others, thereby guaranteeing more reliable, uninterrupted benefit payments for all eligible recipients and reinforcing long-term program sustainability. Enhanced funding for customer service is just as crucial as increasing benefits, because many Social Security beneficiaries continue to face significant challenges navigating the system. Long wait times on phone lines, complicated forms, and confusing eligibility requirements often leave seniors, disabled individuals, and low-income Americans struggling to access the support they deserve. By investing in better staffing, streamlined processes, and modernized technology, the Social Security Administration could become far more accessible and user-friendly. This would not only reduce stress for beneficiaries, but also ensure timely delivery of payments and services. For elderly or disabled individuals who may have limited mobility or digital skills, these improvements could make the difference between receiving essential benefits on time or facing unnecessary financial hardship. Congressman Larson's speech highlights the moral and economic imperatives behind this legislation. He frames Social Security not merely as a government program, but as a binding promise to Americans who have worked, contributed, and planned their lives around these benefits. Larson emphasizes that expanding and improving the system is a critical step toward addressing economic inequality and protecting the nation's most vulnerable citizens. Moreover, he underscores the broader economic impact. Every dollar in Social Security benefits circulates through local communities, supporting businesses, creating jobs, and stimulating growth. By connecting the program's human and economic benefits, he builds a compelling case for enhanced funding. Yet despite these clear advantages, the path to enactment is complex, requiring negotiation, political will, and careful balancing of fiscal priorities. Political divisions may stall progress, and debates over funding sources could intensify. It is crucial for citizens to engage with their representatives, voicing support for measures that strengthen Social Security. Public advocacy has historically played a key role in shaping social policy, and this bill is no exception. As demographic shifts continue with more baby boomers retiring each day, the need for robust retirement security becomes ever more pressing. In conclusion, the bill introduced by Congressman John Larson offers a comprehensive vision for Social Security's future. Its multifaceted approach addresses immediate needs while laying groundwork for long-term sustainability. From increasing benefits for the poorest seniors to supporting caregivers and modernizing administrative functions, the proposal embodies a holistic strategy for enhancement. As discussions unfold in Congress, the voices of beneficiaries and advocates will be instrumental in shaping the outcome. We strongly encourage you to take the time to carefully reflect on these proposed changes, think through their potential impacts on your own financial security, and consider how they might affect family members, friends, and fellow retirees across the country. By engaging thoughtfully and sharing your perspectives with your elected representatives, whether through letters, emails, or public forums, you play an essential role in shaping policies that directly influence the lives of millions of Americans who rely on Social Security for stability and peace of mind. Your voice matters, and active participation in the democratic process can help ensure that Social Security remains a dependable foundation of economic security, not just for today's retirees, but for future generations who will depend on it as they plan for their own retirement years. Thank you for taking the time to join us in this in-depth exploration of a topic that affects millions nationwide, and for being part of a community committed to understanding, protecting, and improving one of the most important programs supporting seniors, families, and individuals in our country. Now it's your turn to take action. Comment below and let us know how these changes might affect your benefits. Your voice matters and could influence future decisions. Hit that like button if this video helped you understand your Social Security options. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss updates about COLA, SSI, SSDI, and all Social Security news for 2026 and beyond. Remember, being informed is the first step to protecting your financial security. Share this video with a friend, family member, or fellow retiree who needs to know about these changes. Together, we can make sure everyone gets the benefits they deserve. Stay informed, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video with even more tips, updates, and strategies for maximizing your Social Security in 2026.